we've got something a little different to show you today. We knew we wanted to build something with a lot of movement and action, so we decided to build a scene from an action-packed movie, The Hunger Games: Mockingjay Part II.
This build took us close to 7 hours in total, split up between 3 days. We also took some time beforehand to plan out how we wanted it to look, to best recreate the iconic scene. We also spent a while, almost half the time, building a skeleton underneath the build to realistically incorporate several types of motion. However, this part isn't visible in the final result, as we hid it behind a large title sign.
The scene we chose is while Katniss and the rest of her squad are in the Capitol deactivating pods. However, they encounter an unexpected obstacle in a flood of sticky black goo, which is triggered by a fake brick built into the floor.
As we implied earlier, when it came to movement, we went all in. To start the movement, however, we're not using the classic click on a mouse pad. We hid a button into our model, in the brick that is stepped on to trigger the pod.
Once the brick is pressed down, a black wall will slide across the entrance, leaving nowhere for the squad to escape. Then, a bucket holding the black mass will tip and spill all of its contents onto the scene. Lastly, in the center of the circle steps, you can see the goo spreading and closing in on the heroes.
And at last, we've come to the finished build. Feel free to pause or replay any moment and be sure to look out for all of the details.
To ensure that everything looked and moved right, we re-watched the scene we replicated and took note of various details, like the designs of the buildings, the look of the archway, and the color of the overall setting. In the end, it's so satisfying looking back at this build.
So let's trigger the overall movement by stepping on to that brick built into the ground. Now sit back and enjoy the motion in all its glory.
Be sure to stay tuned since we already have a plan for our next build, something very similar to this, but with its own twists and hidden surprises. We'll see you next time on Creator Kid Studios.